Right, Marie, Marek, Amber, this is the rear chimney, and when we go into the bedrooms you'll notice that the damp is on the ceiling, showing clear indications that the damp is behind the chimney as well as on the sides of the chimney. Now of course water tends to flow downhill, generally speaking, so that means the leak is behind the chimney. Now we can see there's been lead repairs done there in the past, and there's been a lead repair there on Marie's side in the past. This lead behind the chimney here looks in pretty good order. We could be critical about this joint here. I think we'll do something with that. Actually, it's nothing that, but you will notice here, if I just come up here, you see how lovely and dry the brickwork is up here. Nice and dry. And we get down to the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 courses, and you can see even in the video how damp that is, and there's moss starting to grow. Now water, as I say, tends to flow downhill. But we've been up here, had a little look. As you know, we did some work on that a year or two ago, and that seems to be fine, and there's no real indications of water travelling downhill from it. We've got little indications of moss here and there, but you would expect that. The chimney is, after all, outdoors and in a very exposed condition. But this here, why is it so damp at the bottom? Now, the only explanation basically is rising damp. Not something you normally find up on a roof. So we think that what we've got is extreme damp behind this lead, and it's wicking up through the brickwork, and we think it's been going on for quite some time. You'll notice that there's a kicked tile there which has been repaired. Well, it's been filled at some time in the past, and most of that's come out. Water is obviously getting behind these tiles, running down the underfelt, and I think if we were to take these tiles off, we would find that there's a problem with the lapping here. I think we'll find either the underfelt is rotted, or partially rotted, or incorrectly lapped, or a minor, maybe in addition, an issue around here where there's been multiple repairs, or here where there's been multiple repairs, or a combination of all of those things. So one of the prime suspects in a case like this is water getting in through the ridge tiles. But as you can see, they have in relatively recent times been pointed up with what looks like either acrylic or copolymer. Might even have been us, that I'm not sure. So, recommendation, what should we do here? We don't know for sure what's wrong, except that water's getting in. So I think what we've got to do here is take off maybe half a dozen ridge tiles, take off these roof tiles here, probably about 7 or 8 in width, and 2 rows obviously, and expose all of this lead work behind the chimney and all of the underfelt. Probably, I'm guessing, we'll end up replacing the underfelt, putting the tiles back, and making sure that we don't have any kicks like that which can let water in. It's entirely possible that most of the water's coming in through there, but there's an underlying problem here. Now, you could simply ask us to fill that, and we'll happily do that, but I think I would recommend that we do a proper investigation on this, find out what the underlying problem is, and fix it properly. I hope you agree with that analysis. End of report.